Jones, it is beautiful to be alive. Hey, main event baseball fans, happy Lou Gehrig Day, guys. Very big day in not just Major League Baseball today, but also baseball in general. It is the 6th annual Lou Gehrig Day throughout professional baseball. So the 6th annual Lou Gehrig Day in Major League Baseball and minor league baseball, guys. Unfortunately, independent league baseball does not celebrate it as much. But again, one of the biggest baseball dates on the calendar in 2026. So first and foremost, happy Lou Gehrig Day, guys. And we're going to talk about the history of Lou Gehrig Day and what it truly represents throughout Major League Baseball in just a little bit, guys. But we're also going to talk about two other things. We're going to talk about something that happens in Major League Baseball that is actually a rule, but in the Pioneer Independent Baseball League, it is not a rule. And then we are also going to talk about one of the most famous teams currently in the Pioneer Independent Baseball League, the Red Pocket Mobiles. But before we get into all that, guys, make sure if you enjoy the episode, you hit that thumbs up and like, and maybe we should do the episode with Rocky. Oh, want to do? He's like, help me. He doesn't want to be on the camera. You don't want to be on camera? Yeah, say hi. Wave, hi. Okay, there you go. He's going to have a little PTSD from that, but it's okay. Okay, guys, sorry this is not the best camera angle, but what does Lou Gehrig Day represent? It represents awareness for ALS. ALS is a disease known as Lou Gehrig's disease. Lou Gehrig had to retire from his baseball career due to being diagnosed with ALS, guys. And it is a disease that I hold personally in my heart. In 2009, my mom had a very close friend who was her boss at the time actually get diagnosed with ALS and pass away. So we, in my family, guys, ALS is a very big thing that we don't just like honor, but we also take dead serious, especially with my mom's coworker, boss, and friend who not just was diagnosed with it, but also ended up passing away with it. And Monty, we love you. We miss you. Rest in peace, my friend. Mwah. And this episode on Main Event Baseball, Ryan, tonight is for you. Okay, guys, now we're going to talk about a rule that is in Major League Baseball that does not happen or does not exist in the Pioneer Independent Baseball League. And it regards to a stolen base and a batter's helmet. Now, this is going to be a very unique rule. Some of you guys actually may know that this rule exists in Major League Baseball, but it has something to do with a batter's helmet, and a stolen base. Remember, this does not exist in the Pioneer Independent Baseball League, the Atlantic League, the Frontier League, the American Association League, the Pecos League, the Canadian Professional Baseball League, or Independent Baseball League at all, or the MLB Draft League as well. And as you see in the background, Wrigley, my other dog, is joining us. So, but people are asking me, when a runner in MLB, a base runner in MLB, steals a bag and the batter's helmet comes off and it touches the base before the tag is placed on the runner, is the runner out or safe? And we're actually going to break that down and get into it because it's a really, really good question that a lot of people really, I don't know, maybe you guys know this. If you do, leave it down below in the comment section. But in Major League Baseball or MLB, if you still run to steal a base and you slide and your batting helmet comes off and it ends up touching the bag before you get tagged, are you out or safe? Well, you may be shocked to find out the answer. So, if the batter's helmet touches the bag before there is a tag, then the runner, and this is in MLB, then you are safe. You are not out. You are safe. It is a rule, guys. So it's a very unique rule, and I understand if you don't understand why. Okay? It's like this, guys. When they slide in or dive in and they touch, the tag is going on a runner's hand or a runner's other net, it is considered player's equipment. It even exists and counts as that with a batting helmet. Now, again, this is a rule that if it happened in the Pioneer Baseball League, the runner would be out and not safe. They would only be safe if they were in Major League Baseball or Minor League Baseball. However, some levels of Minor League Baseball would consider the runner out and not safe. So it's a very unique rule, guys. I've seen it happen only 3 times this year in MLB, but very, very rare does it happen. But when a base runner is stealing a bag or attempting to steal a base, if they dive in and their helmet touches the base before they get tagged and then they end up staying on the bag, they are safe and not out. Again, it's a very odd rule, and it's a very controversial rule in baseball, guys, because, on one side, you're saying, well, the helmet is part of the player. It is. But on the other side, you're like, it came off. The helmet came off and all that. And there were runners in MLB that will purposely do this because they know then they'll be safe and not out. So, it's really tough to, assume. But it is a rule that most people, I don't know if you know this rule or not. If you do, let me know down below in the comment section. But it's a really odd rule and a really weird rule. I fully understand that. Again, when it comes to college ball, high school ball, and even independent baseball, the runner would be out without a doubt. So, but we can talk more about that in another episode, guys. So now with all that out of the way, it is time for us to talk about the Red Pocket Mobiles. And you guys have heard me talk about this team a little bit on the channel. Well, they made some history tonight, not just in the Pioneer Independent Baseball League, but in baseball as well. So the question is, what kind of history did the Red Pocket Mobiles make tonight? Okay, main event, baseball, YouTube baseball fans. I have just received word from the Red Pocket Mobiles Pioneer League team that they lost to the Long Beach Coast. As you guys know, tonight was the inaugural home opener for one of the 3 newest teams in the Pioneer Independent Baseball League, the Long Beach Coast, having their inaugural home opener tonight to begin a 6-game series against the Red Pocket Mobiles, guys. Unfortunately for the Red Pocket Mobiles, they were unlucky and not able to get a W on a Tuesday night in Long Beach, California. The Long Beach Mobiles move to 1-12 on the 2026 Pioneer League baseball season. But the good news for the Red Pocket Mobiles is that it is still early in the Pioneer League independent baseball season. And you know what, guys? There's a lot of baseball left to be played. Hopefully they can make adjustments and get onto a winning streak. But your final score from Blair Field in Long Beach, California, Long Beach Coast wins 13-4 over the Red Pocket Mobiles. So that moves the Red Pocket Mobiles to 1-12 on the 2026 Pioneer League baseball season. But you know what? From what I'm seeing and from what I'm hearing, the Red Pocket Mobiles, they're a fighting baseball team. That's always a great thing to see. And you know, you gotta know that not every game is going to be your night. It's just, you know, it's the way the game goes. So, but I wanted to give you guys that little bit of an update. So, you know, Long Beach, congratulations to them on winning their inaugural home opener for the Red Pocket Mobiles. Tomorrow is another day and a new day, and hopefully they can come out tomorrow and get a W. So I think that's a good place to stop for tonight's episode. But as you guys know, it will be game 2 of the 6-game series tomorrow night in Long Beach between the Red Pocket Mobiles and the Long Beach Coast. So before I go out and I end tonight's video and episode, I wanted to say thank you to the Red Pocket Mobiles for all the love and all the support on the channel. 100%. We definitely, from our household here in Boise, Idaho, we are rooting on the Red Pocket Mobiles, and we look forward to seeing the Red Pocket Mobiles next month at Hawks Memorial Stadium. But just an unfortunate night, guys, you know, and it's a new day tomorrow, and hopefully they could come out and get a W against Long Beach.